Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to a very special Gameplay Friday. Let's get exploring! So if you're like me, you grew up playing games and being a gamer, one of the iconic series that was always there and I played quite a lot was Tomb Raider, and today we're going to find out how that shapes up nowadays. Playing Tomb Raider Underworld, and boy oh boy, even though this is 10-year-old, this game is still pretty difficult and still very playable. I hope you enjoy this one, guys. It's a trip down memory lane, so let's get into it.
Hey, Lara. Find it yet?
Patience, Zip. I warned you that conveniently undiscovered islands would be scarce in the Mediterranean.
Are you sure this Eddington chap knows what he's talking about?
If he says father was convinced the path to Avalon was here, I have no reason to doubt it.
Fair enough. But it's... well, we've been talking...
You've been talking, man.
Leave me out. It's just... alright. Maybe Avalon is real, but just because some bad woman tells you your mother didn't die after all. I mean, look, I don't want to seem heartless, but this idea of your mum living in some Celtic underworld, it's a little bit mental, isn't it?
I have no illusions that my mother is holding court in some mythical paradise, Alistair. I only want the truth, whatever it may be. I'll ring you later.
It looks like we're going for a wee swim, the path to Avalon. And for those of you that haven't seen the old Tomb Raider games, I've only played the more recent ones, this is what Lara Croft used to look like, and for many years her proportions were a bit different to the newer games, let's just say, and just leave it at that. So all we got here is a pistol, and really we have no guidance on where we're going. I had no idea, I just had an idea that we had to dive down, and I came through playing this game for many years, and but it has been a long time since I've gone back. Like I said, this game was released in 2008, so it's nearly 10 years old. And I will warn you that there are a lot of scenes that will suddenly transition, because boy oh boy, it's not an easy game when you haven't played it for a while. I like that. I like it not being simple. Ooh, shark. Better shoot that. It takes a lot of bullets to kill these guys though. Okay, job done. Now what next? I guess we descend and look for something, not quite sure what. I did play Tomb Raider for many years. I used to play it on console, on PC, so this is really one of the first ones I've played on console of the old games. I've played the other two new games, Tomb Raider and Rise of the Tomb Raider. If you want to see those on the channel, please leave a comment below. I'd be happy to put them up if you're a Tomb Raider fan. I have no idea what this sonar map's all about, and I actually cut it out in other parts of this video because it, I don't know, just doesn't seem to serve any purpose. I'm sure it does, but anyway. So we go down here and we have a door. So here's our first puzzle, and it does take me a considerable amount of time to fix this. Luckily, with the beauty of video editing, I've cut out a lot of the faffing, and there was one heck of a lot of faffing to try and solve this puzzle. So what I didn't realise initially was there are actually a couple other things that you have to find to complete this puzzle. So you'll see in a minute what I'm talking about. Lara, actually, you can see I'm thinking about what I need to do, and then I decide, well, there's got to be something else. Lo and behold, there we are. One of the handles for the other wheels is just sitting behind me. So start turning this and faffing around, and then I realise that I probably need a handle for that third wheel, so I'll have to probably go and find that somewhere in the environment. So off we go, and we'll have a wee swim, and we'll come back when we get the handle. Success. And like I said, as you can see, there is no mini-map. There's nothing to kind of indicate that you had to do this. This is real old school gaming, and these puzzles could get incredibly complex and difficult. If you know you spent hours just trying to figure out what you needed to get the puzzle done, and this probably took about half an hour to realise that I had to get other pieces, find them, and come back. And the puzzle itself is actually relatively easy to solve. You can see, we'll just dive down, plug that in, and we line up with those three eyes and pretty much solve the puzzle straight away. There you go, just like that. The other thing, of course, with some of the earlier Tomb Raider games was the fact that if you got stuck, you had to rely on your friends, or reasonably long written walkthroughs to try and figure certain things out. With this one, at least YouTube was up and running, but with the earlier ones, ooh, what the heck was that? That's... yeah. So we're going to have a problem in a minute. YouTube was up and running a couple of years when this came out, so at least you could, if you really got stuck in, you know, I never used walkthroughs unless I absolutely had to. At least you had that reference, but before then, nope, you had to figure it out on your own, or like I said, do other means. Okay, so we're inside, which is good. The thing about this game, ooh, that's fancy. The thing about this game is, not only was it a lot of puzzle solving, but it was a lot of timing. You had to get your timing absolutely spot on in some of these areas to progress. So there was some real skill involved in this. And talking of skill, this is probably my third attempt to try and get up into this area here. And talking about that timing, I do like that kind of tumbling that she does. Now you can see there's a ledge up there. You can completely ignore that, but usually that means there's something up there. See? Yeah, the controls, actually, I found when I was playing this game, the controls sometimes go a little bit weird and the camera angles go a little bit weird. So trying to get up on the ledge, can't get up there. Just through experience, it tells me that I'll have to go up onto that one in front of us there above and then flip back. So watch this. Yep. Oh. And again, it wouldn't let me come up there. I'll eventually get up here, but come on, Lara, you can do it. Come on, come on, up. Whoopsie daisy. We can do it. Come on, come on. Kick it. Kick it. Yeah. Kick it real hard. There we go, and we find something. Find a collectible or something. Ooh, treasures and relics. Ooh, that was lucky. And so here's where the timing comes in. So you have to kind of, yep, flip onto that, spin, and then flip onto that next ledge. Now, I missed this next ledge, but luckily I actually land in the right spot. I've died there a couple of times when I've fallen down. So, ooh, what have we got? Okay. Looks like more puzzles, guys. So, oh, hang on. Ooh, so I've pulled that down there. So there's a couple of stones there to the left. That's done something, and I'm not quite sure. I don't figure this out for a wee while, what that actually has done. You probably can pick it straight away when you look at it, and when I look back I can see it because I know the answer. But anyway, come on, Lara. What's up here? Ooh, there's a handle up here, look. Let's pull that and see what happens. Okay, so that's right, this one isn't. So those blocks have got something to do with it. Where are we going to put them? There? Oh yeah, oh I see where they've got to go. Drop them there. Here we go. Maybe put another one on there too. So, pretty simple puzzle. No, you don't need to put it over there. The head's actually keeping it down, look. Oh, that's right, yeah, okay. Yep. Pretty simple puzzles once you figure out the answer. Figuring out the answer can be quite a task sometimes.
Carvings are clearly similar to early Germanic design, but this is far older than the 5th century, yet, strangely enough, more sophisticated. Proto-Norse runes. Let's see. World of Mist. That would be Niflheim, the realm of the dead. Not Avalon exactly, but the Norse equivalent.
Okay, foot onwards and upwards. Here we go. Up. Whoop. Now, we can get across there. You can see there's a little ledge there. You watch how hard. Now, that looks as simple as heck to get up there, but maybe it's just me. Okay, come on, Lara, you can do this. Come on. Up. Whee, never mind your fancy tumbles, just hop onto that ledge. It's all about timing. Yep, there we go. See? I don't know why it was so difficult. Kick, kick, come on. That's it, there it is. Gotta find those treasures. Okay, forward. Ooh. That's it, off we go. I knew that would come back and be a problem. So we have more puzzles to solve here. And actually we get to the first one just by chance, not and good luck, not by super detective skills. I'm not going to speak too much in the remainder of the gameplay. I'll just let it play out. This is quite a long gameplay, I will warn you. I wanted to show you as much of this as possible. So enjoy, guys. So as you can see, I've spent a bit of time just running around the environment. Once you find the kind of first part of the solution, it's pretty obvious what you need to do. So we're about to come across this in a second, and it all starts to flow from there. I do apologise a little bit for the audio. This is actually straight gameplay audio and it's very kind of bassy and boomy. I've tried to reduce it as much as possible, and I've also tried to brighten up as much of this footage as possible as well, so you guys can see what's going on. It is quite dark down here at times now, so there's obviously a puzzle to be had there. Takes me a while, and I actually need to solve another part of the puzzle before I do this, so I'm going to fall off in a second. Yeah, here we go, down we go. Cool, so we've released that and we've got it ready to drop on our friend there. There's one more lever right in front of us there that we've got to solve. Again, this takes me quite a while. This is just while we're going to come up here. This has become backward compatible on Xbox and is actually free this month, January, on Xbox Live, so hence why I decided to download it. But boy oh boy, I actually spent a lot of time playing it after I finished recording. I actually enjoyed this a lot. I'll make a bit of a mistake here. There was an obvious clip of what you had to do. There's one more step here, and I actually should have stayed on that ledge, because all you have to do is shoot these chains. There's obviously a weak link in that chain, and from here it is actually harder than doing it close up. So if you're playing the game, stay on that ledge and just go either side. For some reason though, the faraway one I get first time. So you can see how many shots. I just haven't hit the right spot yet. Obviously I don't get the right angle or something, I don't know quite why. Here's the head scratching moment. And I'm just like, yeah, come on. What do we do here? So as normal in any game, changing the angle can make a huge difference. Watch this. Oh, didn't that give our boy a bit of a headache? Okay, so it's obviously revealed the door here. I get stuck on this a bit. Like I said, the controls at times were just a little bit strange. Thought I could climb up this, I couldn't. Obviously I had to have a look, but there is a little lever off to the right there. All we have to do is pull that and we're in like a Flynn. So pretty straightforward. Some more thinking time, of course. I need a lot of thinking time these days. Yep, but strangely enough, it got a bit weird here control-wise. Here we go. Click. Here we go. We're in. I gotta also say, this is level 1. This game gets much harder, so yeah. If you're looking for something that's challenging, here's your game. Download it now. And no, I'm not sponsored by the developers. So in most games, when you come to a balancing beam, you can, as long as you keep it fairly straight, you can walk along it. Not with this one. You have to keep readjusting. Wow, they knew what to do back then. I tell you what, you have to keep readjusting. And it's actually with a controller, it wasn't that easy because you're doing multiple things at once. So you have to keep moving forward and adjusting at the same time. There we go. Made it. Phew.
Thor, the Norse god of thunder. Whatever are you doing down here in Niflheim? According to the Eddas, Thor needed special iron gauntlets to wield his mighty hammer Mjolnir. Could it be?
So here's the last puzzle of the game. I'm going to let this play through to the end. The end probably will be a little bit weird on this video because basically all you have to do, and I didn't record it, is you have to actually go all the way back through the same areas we came in, so I didn't think that was really worth it, and given that it's quite a long video already, I chopped that bit out. So enjoyed the rest of the video, guys. If you'd like to see Tomb Raider on the channel, or you'd like to see more of this, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for supporting the channel and thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the video and we'll see you later.
Thor's hammer Mjolnir was powerful enough to level mountains. But how does all this relate to Avalon?
Put your hands on your head. Turn around. Slowly.
I don't suppose you'd be open to bribery, would you?